What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to make the interior for your Burger King remake. Which is always kinda there, I guess. Not there, but you get the point. Wait, did I? Sorry, I'm just thinking. I always do the interiors for the remakes because, I always have to make them better in more than just one way, at least. Unless you like the old one better, then fair enough. But, yeah, I do like this one. Interior, it's definitely different than McDonald's. Here, I'll just pop in the McDonald's real quick. Now you can see how that one's organized. But this is also a lot bigger. Like, that's a chunkier build. This is a very skinny build. So it's hard for me to, like, fit everything that I wanted. I only ended up getting 6 seats in. What I would recommend doing is making an outside seating area somewhere. Maybe on this side, maybe on the front, maybe on the right, maybe on the back. Actually, don't do it on the right because of that. But I would do it on probably either the front or the left. I'd make an outside seating area with maybe a play area if you want to. Because it's not a lot of seats, and it should probably have more. But, I mean, you can try and squeeze some more in and around places. But, yeah. I could probably fit another one here. It'd be a tight fit. It'd be there. But, yeah. And then both the bathrooms are exactly the same. I'll show you both either way. And then this is just a door to the kitchen, and here's the kitchen. So, pretty simple build. If you haven't watched the exterior, I would recommend doing that and building that if you're looking to build the interior. Or if you're just looking for tips on an interior, then you can also come here for that. But the materials come inside of your Burger King shell, and the materials we're needing are, to start off, block of quartz, oak wood planks, spruce wood planks, sandstone, birch door, spruce door, gray concrete. What else? White concrete and glowstone. To start off, what you want to do is you want to break your entire grass floor, whatever the block may be, and you want to replace it with block of quartz. Which is what I actually expected it to be. So I guess that's always nice. Why is the freaking washing machine so loud? I think it's the washing machine. You don't really have to do like blocks like that, but I'm gonna just do it anyways. I got the block of quartz. It look weird for some reason. These lines aren't as noticeable for some reason. I don't know. And also, like, under the door, obviously, you do have to do so. You'll have to break your door and replace it, which is fine. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night. Always gotta put that in there. It's a good thing to say. I don't really know what else to talk about. I guess I'll talk about the build. I'm gonna do the doors last, because you will probably have to grab the door block for that. We will have to grab the door block for that. But you get the point. I think the interior is okay. It definitely is not as, like, compact as I would have liked it to be. Like, or it isn't... It's definitely a lot smaller than I would have anticipated for the sizing to work out. Which, it's fine, but, I don't know. If you want to make it, like, you could push some things around if you wanted. If you want to mess with it. But I'm just here to give you my general representation of the inside, and you can use it as ideas, you can copy it, you can do whatever you want. So, yeah. I'll probably just, like, get rid of oak. I'm gonna get rid of oak for a minute so I can grab doors. Oh, I got rid of quartz. Oops. wasn't my intention, but I guess that works. Is it gonna go towards the glass? Because if so, then I'm gonna have to grab the glass as well. Okay, good it isn't, because I know Bedrock does weird things like that sometimes. That's not always like, it's not like a bad thing necessarily that it would go towards the glass. It's just, I just always like my doors facing towards, with the handle facing towards the right, unless it's Hello Neighbor, because the handle's on the left in that. It shuts the handle on a normal door. I think it's the right for our front door, at least from one side, and obviously the left on the other side. Alright, just like that. Now, what you want to do is you want to bring the oakwood rows to either side of the door. You want to bring them kind of outwards by 2. So it basically kind of encases the black glass. If you have spruce above the black glass, replace that with oak and also bring the oak back a block. And as well as making sure that it's kind of like a corner. So it basically encases the glass completely. All you can see is oak if you look around the glass. Except for obviously like through there, but you get the point. Just like this. You only have to do the corners on the outer row, though, like that. And then, obviously, on the side, you want to have 2 rows on the section here at the left. So it is a little bit different compared to that side, which is just 1 and 1. Because the 2 would be in this corner, and that's really doesn't have a need to be there. You actually want to bring up the oak by an additional row. Sorry. At the front. So it should have 2 rows above the glass. So it should be a total of 5 rows tall. Yeah. And then you want to bring the spruce on either side of it out by, I guess it should be 4 rows, I believe. So it's basically, it's as tall as the oak and it's 1 block further out. I think is it 5 on both sections? Or 4? 4 there. Is it 5 here? Was it 5? No, it's 4. So just bring it, I guess, inwards by 4 rows. Only until the point that you need to, obviously, which is as tall as the oak. Just like that. Pretty simple. And then what you basically want to do is, at the last row of sandstone on the walls, so that's this row, you want to basically place at the front, you want to place a row of white concrete, just like that. And then going left to right, if you're facing front, so right to left from my perspective, which is looking towards the front, I'm looking towards the front. Going right to left, you want to place 1 white concrete, 2 glowstone, 2 white concrete, 2 glowstone, 2 white concrete, 2 glowstone. Bring that back an additional row. And then what I do is, because it would create like a 1 by 2 window above here, so I'm just going to place a little section of white concrete. Just like that. And then place 2 rows of white concrete moving backward. And then you want to copy your light pattern, except you do want to place a window here at this far right side over here. So you basically want to just kind of create a window pattern, and it's going to weave around the entrances. The entrances do take up a lot of space as well, so if you want to trim those down, you can. Like, if you want, you could literally just turn this into basically what you could do is put a row of oak here and then just have a door in the middle. And then maybe like a block of glass above the door, but have it flush with the oak, because then that would kind of compact that. And give you a little bit more space to work with. And then again, once we hit the point where we'll have to have enough, because it will create a 1 block one on the on both of the entrances. So I would just put white concrete in its path instead. Just like that. And then again, once you hit past that point, it wants to go basically all the way back to the wall. You don't have to do your light pattern like this, because you can base it off rooms as well, but I don't really base it off the rooms, because it's more work. Yeah, I really had to take it there. Oh yeah, and also there, we'll create another 1 block thing, which I'm just gonna patch off. Did I do that correctly? I think I did, yeah, okay. Because I didn't know if, I wasn't 100% positive if it did it there, but it does. And then it should end up ending on, I believe, 1 row of white concrete, yes. After your 2 rows of glowstone, or glowstone white concrete pattern. So basically the ceiling is 1 row of white concrete against each sandstone wall. And then it's 2 glowstone, 2 white concrete pattern in between all of it. God, I hate when the... washing machine or dryer started. It just made a really weird noise. And then it clicked. Fun times. Alright, so what you want to do now is you want to come to the left entrance, which is the one on the left wall, unless it's your front. If it's the front, you can orient it differently. However, what I would recommend doing if it was the front is... I think I'd just actually keep the pattern if you made this the front, because then you'd basically walk in and the counter would be right here. And then you could probably add more tables and stuff. You could actually probably angle them differently, and you could have room for more if you wanted to. But I don't know. So from the back, I guess the back left, or the front left-hand corner by this entrance, which is that block right there, basically that oak wood plank up below the block. You want to count from this block of quartz behind this entrance. You want to count backwards by 4. And you want to place an oak wood plank. Then move right with a birch door. 3 oak wood planks. Birch door. 3 oak wood planks. And then move forward with 6 oak wood planks. A spruce door. 2 oak planks. And then you want to count to that, where you just placed the row of 2 oak wood planks, you want to count to that first block that you placed, which is the one right in front of the door, and you want to bring it right with 7 gray concrete so it touches the wall. Just like that. Then what you want to do is you want to come back to where you have your 2 birch doors, and there are 3 oak wood planks between the doors. You want to split down the middle with oak wood planks. Then what you want to do is, let me see how it works. Give me a moment. Okay, so the row of 3 to the right of the door, you also want to split that one down the middle. And you want to bring the front block right by 1, just like that. So that's the pattern you have rocking. And there should be 4 blocks of quartz behind that oak wood plank. You'll see what that little crevice will do for us later. You could technically just make it a flat wall if you want to. It basically doesn't make a difference at all. It just adds a little bit. So just kind of makes it a little bit different. Once you've done that, you want to bring your doors and your oak wood planks up to the ceiling with sandstone. 4 rows of sandstone for the oak, 3 sandstone for the doors. I never really make ceilings that tall. They're usually 4 blocks or 3. I never make them 5. But I guess because the way the build is designed and the way that the proportions kind of work, I figured it'd be better to do it 5. Because here's my thing with this. I always want there to be a block above the windows. I typically will like that for, like, restaurants and stuff. Like, is there anything else with an interior on here? Gas station. Let's look at the gas station, because I want to see if I did it like that on this. I don't know if I did. Yeah, I did. Because see how I have, like, inside I have 2 blocks above the window here, actually. And then it's the ceiling. It's always nice to have a little bit of clearance to make the window look a little less, like, kind of cramped there. And that's typically how it is in real life. Although the window to my left is, like, pretty much directly up against the ceiling. But it's got a little bit still. Like a half, not even a half slab's worth. Like, barely anything, but you get the point. Alright, back to the build. I always like to get sidetracked in tutorials and show you other things. I don't know why. Representation, I guess. And then the gray concrete should just be left as is for now. Alright, so I guess what we're gonna do is we're going to do bathrooms, and then we'll do kitchen, and then we'll do seats, and then that'll be it, actually. This is gonna be a very short interior tutorial. At least I think. Well, it's been 10 or 15 minutes, I think. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to, in your bathrooms, you want to get out Oak signs. Polished diorite. I never really used polished diorite. It looks so dirty, too, which probably isn't a good idea for a good block for a bathroom. Polished diorite stairs. But I don't want to use quartz because the floor is quartz. Birch trapdoor. Lever. And cauldron. Where's cauldron? I can never find cauldron for some reason. And I think I want to test something. I think you can dye, so basically, I think you can dye the text on signs. So basically, above each door, you want to place a sign, one saying women, one saying men. I always do it in all caps. No, you can't. Unless it just isn't going to let me use bone meal for some reason. I'm actually genuinely curious about this. Red. Nope, Bedrock does not let you do it. Interesting. Because I know you can on computer, but I was like, okay, maybe you can on Bedrock, but apparently not. Thank you for the Minecraft ambiance. I always leave a line above, too. And then you want to come into each bathroom, and you want to place at the back center one polished diorite block. Upside down polished diorite stair in front of it. Birch trapdoor on top of the stair. Polished diorite block behind the trapdoor, and then a lever to the left of the top block. Then in front left-hand corner of the room, you want to place cauldron with a lever above it, flick down. Just like that. So it kind of looks like a sink faucet. Sort of. That's my goal. Although, I don't think sink faucets are typically attached to the wall. But, this is Minecraft. We have to make some exceptions. And do that in both bathrooms. You have to make some exceptions. This is Minecraft. There's no furniture mod or anything, although that'd be well, there is. There isn't furniture directly in Minecraft. Did I flick the lever? I hit the cauldron like that. Okay, good to know. Alright, now. Coming to your kitchen, first off you want to clear inventory and get out. Which way is the kitchen? Okay, it's that way. Stonebrick stairs. I might actually not have enough for everything. Gray concrete, or enough slots. Smooth stone. A smoker, or you can use a normal furnace, it doesn't really matter. Iron trapdoor. Cauldron. Lever. Water bucket. And we'll go with block of iron. You also need iron doors, cobblestone stairs, and orange dye. And I think that's it. Come into the kitchen so you're facing towards the front. And on the gray concrete counter, you just want to place a couple stone brick stairs. Facing backwards. With the divot facing backwards. So I just put one on either side, one block away from the wall. And they should be 3 blocks away from each other. At least that's how I do it. And then when I come to the back right-hand corner, and you want to place 3 gray concrete moving left. And then just behind this little front window, down diagonally to the left from it, you want to place 3 gray concrete moving out as well. And then place a stone brick stair on top of the middle block in both rows of 3 gray concrete facing forward. Just like that. Then turn to the left wall, and you want to count 1 block away from your door, so you're on the second oak wood plank. Move backward with a smooth stone, smoker, smooth stone, cauldron, smooth stone, 2 blocks of iron, and then in this little, like, indent here, unless it's a straight, you want to place 4 cauldrons. Then, basically moving, alright, so, moving left to right, or I guess moving in the same pattern on top of all those, you want to leave a 1 block gap, then place an iron trapdoor on top of the smoker. Actually, let's not go on top, I'll just describe based on what you have to do. Then place a water bucket in each cauldron. And then above the lone standing cauldron, the one with a smooth stone on either side of it, you want to place a lever above it, flick down. On top of your 2 blocks of iron, place 2 more blocks of iron. And then you want to clear inventory and get out. Cobblestone stairs. Iron door. And orange dye. And what you want to do is you want to place... On top of the iron trapdoor, we're going to place a cobblestone stair and then place one forward and backward from it that kind of curve into the wall. Just like that. Then in front of your blocks of iron, you want to place 2 iron doors. Just like that. That should be like a double fridge. I only did a double fridge just because there isn't like a lot in here, so I wanted to add kind of a little bit more for that. And then in your 4 cauldrons that are all next to each other, leave the one with the lever above it alone, but the other 4 you want to just left click with orange dye. Or is it right click on computer? It might be right click on computer. Basically pretend like you're placing the orange dye in the cauldron. And it should make it colored. I honestly don't remember. I'm pretty sure left is punch and right is like click. But I'm not 100% positive. Next up, the final thing we need to do is you want to get out sprucewood stairs, spruce fence, and white carpet. I'd also get out cauldron. I always forget that about trash can. And what you want to do is you want to come to the front left-hand corner of your build, and you want to leave a 2-block gap, and you want to place or 2-block gap going right, and you want to place sprucewood stair facing right. Then place 2 spruce fence, spruce stair facing left, spruce stair facing right, 2 spruce fence, sprucewood stair. Copy that row moving backwards one more time. Leave a 2-block gap, copy that pattern again. Make sure that it is 2 thick. And then leave a 2-block gap moving backwards and copy that pattern again. You can add more seats where you see fit. Like, for example, you could maybe squeeze one. No, you couldn't. But, like, you could try and squeeze one against this wall, maybe. I know it'd be tight fit, but, yeah. And then you want to place white carpets on top of all your spruce fence. Just like that. And then just kind of anywhere. I'd put it in the front right-hand corner, maybe in the back left-hand corner by the 2 entrances. You just want to place a cauldron, acting as a trash can. I didn't do that on the original, because I always forget that, but I did it here. And, yeah, once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your Burger King Remake interior complete. Let me know your thoughts on this, I guess. And, yeah, I think it's an okay interior. But yeah, thank you guys so much. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.